This week, on the 11th and 14th of January, interagency convoys comprised of 130 trucks reached the town of Madaya and the nearby Begin, as well as Foa and Kafraya, with urgent assistance for over 60,000 people.
Thank you, Mr. Khan. I noticed that you have skipped a paragraph from your statement which says an approval has also been received for the entry of mobile medical clinics to support this effort, and steps are similarly being taken to establish inpatient and outpatient therapeutics services for a more sustainable response. Why did you receive any rescinding on that later, or what?
I was finalizing the statement to the very last minute. We did get approval for the mobile clinics to go in. I understand that one team manned by SARC staff have gone in. WHO is requesting WHO staff, medical teams, to go in as well. I am not, have not been confirmed that that has already taken place, and therefore we have decided not to put that in the statement.
One more thing here. Regarding those areas which witnessed reconciliations, like Al-Wa'ar in Homs and Yarmouk. How satisfied are you with the implementation? And how about the accusations that some of the aid is being sold by armed groups to the civilians, like what happened in Madaya?
Yes, there have been local ceasefires. I understand about 60 of them since 2013. Some of them have delivered, some of them have not been kept and did not move forward. Al-Wa'ar has been sustained, and the third shipment, as a part of 3 convoy, in fact, had gone in to assist about 37,000 people. So there are cessation of hostilities that can open up access for us, and we would very much like to see more of these across the country. The questions over diversion of aid by armed groups, we have no information that this is being a huge issue for us. I understand that there was an incident where armed groups besieging the Foa and Kafraya area had at some point took in the convoys going into the 2 areas this Monday, but quickly realized that this was a mistake and the full supplies were returned. But we have, agencies have their monitoring mechanisms through third-party reporting, through GPI locations, through random checks by mobile phones, and we try to use as many ways of monitoring that aid does get into populations they are intended for, and we have no information that significant amounts are being diverted.
How about who's selling the food for exorbitant prices? Who's selling the food, and how do they get them?
It's incredible. In fact, in these terrible situations of war and besiegement, there are smugglers. There are people who are able to get things in and send them for exorbitant prices. And this is happening to varying degrees in the besieged areas. For Madaya, what it was particularly challenging, that even that had completely dried up. So literally nothing was getting in. And therefore you see the pictures, and I have to say my colleagues who went in, the humanitarian coordinator, have other photographies that are even more shocking. But there are smuggling people who are able to, despite all the challenges, take things in and ask exorbitant prices for that.